Hi, I'm Zoe. I'm your house manager today, and I wanted to welcome you to our theater showcase, which is indeed called Save the Date. That's not the just us just telling you to save the date. It's the name of the film. And this has been written, directed, acted, produced, designed by all of our theater students, with a little help from our staff. We would just like to remind you to not have any food or drink with you. You can have bottled water if it's screwed on tight. Keep the aisles clear, the exit's right there, in a very unlikely case of an emergency. Also, keep your phones silent and please don't check them during the performance. The actors can see you, you're not invisible, believe me. And yeah, so enjoy the show. We do have auditions for our main stage performance. That's The Visit, is the main stage performance we're doing, and then we have 2 senior directed one-acts as well. It's gonna be Mackinac and Antigone Now, and those auditions are gonna take place on Thursday, August 29th at 6 p.m. right here, and they're open to everyone, not just theater majors. And if you have any other questions after the show, you can totally stay and talk to us. We would love, 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 love to talk to you. So, without further ado, enjoy the show, and yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. A pleasant day to you, sir, Senor, Mr. Dude. Hi. Guten Tag. Hello. My name is Angela. Ange. You can call me Ange. It's simple and easy to pronounce. Who's got the time for Ella? It's really just the Ange sound of orange, and who doesn't like fruit? Taking the O out of OJ one day at a time. Anyway, that's me. I'm Ange, and this is not going to work. I'm sure this is really sudden, and you don't know me, and I don't know you, and you probably think I'm a little crazy. Maybe I think I'm a little crazy, and maybe this is all kind of crazy, but you know what? Life's kind of crazy. And I get it. I understand. Who randomly introduces themselves and then invites some stranger to a wedding? Nobody! Nobody does that. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Oh. Anyway, my name's Ange, and no! You know what? Yeah, no, sure, nobody does this, but you know what? Maybe the world would be a better place if people did ask random people to random places. Maybe that's how people meet other people. Yeah, and maybe, we wouldn't need Facebook if more people drove big white vans and asked strangers to weddings. Because, that's not kidnapping. No, that's social networking on the go. And maybe that's crazy. I'm not a kidnapper. Not that you're a kid, and if you were a kid, I wouldn't kidnap you. And where did the term kidnapping even come from anyway? Because I'm pretty sure people are always awake when they're being kidnapped. And kids aren't exclusively targeted. And that's not gonna work. Hi, I don't kidnap people. My name's Ange. And yes, I am a bit frazzled. There's a lot of things going on in my life right now. And I'm sure you've got, things happening. Who doesn't have things? Everyone's got things. And painting! People paint! That's what people do. They go out and they get brushes and they take classes and then they go off and they find something and they take that something and they put that something on something else, and that's, painting. Which is nice. It's kind of like kidnapping. actually. Painters, they just go off and they grab some landscape and then they put that landscape on a big black canvas and they lock it up in a museum with a bunch of other paintings. And that's, painting. That's what people do. And then other people, they get to see those paintings and they meet each other and they go places together and do things and meet other people. And then, people grow apart. Because not everyone gets along, because not everyone is a canvas stuck in a museum. It turns out Carl's married, and maybe it was just a big mistake. And that's fine. It's fine. Because people make mistakes. And yeah, maybe trying to pick up a date in a museum wasn't the best idea because museums are essentially morgues for art. I mean, at least a zoo has living, alive things in it. Which is actually kind of depressing when you think about it because the monkeys can see you. And maybe that's why their publicity is always so peppy. Because if they advertised honestly, no one would ever show up. Except maybe on Free Blueberry Muffin Day. Which is also kind of depressing because not everyone can eat gluten and carbs because, diabetes. And blue is the color of depression and sadness and tears and baby showers and... Anywho, hi, my name is Angela, but you may call me Ange, whatever works for you. It's not like a name is a pivotal point of personal identity that dictates how I see myself or determines how I interact with the world around me, no! And apparently, my parents thought that the cross between an old office secretary's name and the color orange was the perfect name for their firstborn child! I mean, seriously, Angela! Who names their daughter after their fourth removed aunt, who nobody's even heard of except for one time in 1975 when she spilled the punch bowl at the family reunion and said, "Oh yeah!" Seriously, Angela? That was her big moment! Couldn't get pregnant and then, give birth on top of Mount Everest while running for president to save the baby seals. Nope! Just knocked over a punch bowl one time in 1975. That was your big moment, Angela! Oh, and apparently, a wrinkly old lady covered in red fruit punch impersonating the Kool-Aid Man is exactly what I reminded my parents of when I was 4! They couldn't name me something like Clytemnestra or Alexandria or something fun and marketable with a cute non-citrus nickname like Alex or Nessie or PJ. Oh no! They had to save all of that creativity for cloning attempt number 2. Cecilia. Couldn't name her Banana McGee. Oh no! That wouldn't be the perfect fruity nickname for the perfect little girl! Hello, my name is Ange, just Ange. Hello. What a painting! The way the paint just covers it. The whole thing. And the trees, the way the trees are painted, just really makes you think artistically. Hi.
Hey.
What do you think of the painting?
Huh?
Do you like the painting?
What?
Hi, I'm Ange. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, can I help you?
Oh, I was just saying what a lovely painting this is.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
Oh. What music are you listening to? What music are you listening to? Oh, right, of course. You!
Me?
You're not listening to anything!
Neither are you!
What? You're not listening to anything!
And?
I was talking to you!
So?
And you could hear me!
Yeah?
You're not listening to anything!
Well, technically I
You
was.
can't just go around pretending you're listening to stuff!
I wasn't going around.
What? No! You can't just sit there listening to people!
I wasn't. were invented for a reason.
This isn't a park, and you can't just sit there not listening when you are listening.
I wasn't listening!
That is exactly what a listener would say.
Do you want me to be listening?
If I wanted you to be listening, you would know.
Fine, then I'm not listening.
Good.
Fine.
That's a nice painting.
What?
You're listening! Just now, when you said you weren't listening, I said, that's a nice painting. And you said, because you were listening.
Isn't a word?
That's the point!
That's a double negative.
What?
You're not listening.
That's common courtesy.
No, it isn't.
How would you know that if you weren't listening?
Fine.
Good! Look, it's just that... Are you kidding me? I am talking to you!
Stop doing that.
Look, okay? I get it. You're some sort of wacko classical art enthusiast, and that's fine! Okay, whatever, to each his own. You do you. But my name is Ange.
I know.
And I need you to come with me to my sister's wedding.
What?
You! Me! My sister's wedding! I need you to come with me to my sister's wedding, which is downtown and starts in an hour. And so if you could just say yes and come with me, that'd be great.
What?
Please! Look, you can bring the book and the headphones or whatever, and there'll be free food and drinks and dancing, and you can meet my parents or listen to my parents or whatever it is you do. And I am sure that they will love your whole pretending to listen to music while reading the dictionary. Oh boy. Well, that's fine. You know what? It's fine. I'm sure you're very well read and intellectual and interesting, and really, all you have to do is say, hello, I'm no music dictionary guy, and I'm super into your daughter and super financially stable and stuff.
What?
And I know it's sudden, and you don't know me, and I obviously don't know you, but the dictionary?
It's a book.
Yeah, that nobody reads.
So?
So why are you reading the dictionary in an art museum?
Because I am! Why are you trying to ask me out?
Excuse me?
You just asked me out to your sister's wedding.
Hi, Dad, this is Dictionary Headphone Guy, and he's financially stable! Hi, don't sound like that!
You said you wanted to introduce me to your parents.
I introduce everyone to my parents.
Really?
No, look, it's just that,
Your sister has a wedding,
and I need a date to introduce to my parents.
so you're asking me out.
No! Look, I just need someone to look and act like my date.
You want me
Yes,
to lie to your parents?
just for the wedding! And not even the whole wedding, just the reception and maybe the after party and the actual church thing.
The wedding?
Sure, that part.
Oh.
But that's it.
Is that all?
That's it. That's all I'm asking. Just a brief intermission from your creepy dictionary silent art crusade for a fun night with me. Hi, hello, I'm Ange, by the way, Ange Searboy.
Hi.
I received my bachelor's degree at Brown, co-chair at Ben Lincoln's manufacturing company, recently 28.
It's nice.
I know. And you are?
Gio?
Hello, Gio.
Hi.
So are you coming?
What?
To the wedding, are you coming?
To lie to your
It's
parents?
just that it starts very soon and we'll want to get there early to reserve seats. And we probably want to practice for when you actually meet my parents.
Ange,
Yes,
I don't know you.
right.
And you don't know me.
Huh?
We don't know each other.
Yet. Look, if you come to the wedding, I'll owe you one, okay? It's just a couple of blocks away, and there'll be drinks and food and cake, and, you know, afterwards, I will get you a taxi and get you right back here. It'll be like you never left.
Taxi.
Fine, we will drive separately, or take an Uber or a Lyft or whatever, but we have to go because it's starting and it's very important.
Wait.
It's just that
Why
it
are you
starts
asking me?
because you're here.
What does that mean?
I mean, you're here in the museum, and you're wearing a suit, and you're the right type.
Type?
I mean, you fit the part. You're not like one of the wrinkly old guys and who never make it past the lobby, or the punks who hang out in the nude wing, or the metaphysical hipsters in the cubism section. You're here in the landscapes. And you're wearing a suit, and you're a bit more attractive than her fiance.
Her?
Cecilia's fiance. Honestly, I don't know what she sees in him. It looks like The doctor grabbed his head just a little too hard and he was born. And now it's like one of those old bike handles with all the bridges. I don't understand it. But as long as you look successful and good looking enough to give her doubts,
Like a bike handle.
then it'll be fine. It'll be completely fun, and I'm sure you can find someone to talk to about words and landscapes and pretending to listen to music.
My iPod died!
What?
I wasn't spying on you, okay? My iPod died. I was sitting here listening to music and... Yeah, okay, maybe I was pretending to read the dictionary, but only because it was the only thing I had in my car after she dumped me, and I figured no one would bother someone reading a dictionary.
She dumped you?
What?
She dumped you.
Yeah. She took the apartment. And the cat.
There was a cat?
There was a cat.
I am so sorry.
I hated that cat.
Well, maybe that's why she dumped you.
I pretended to like it. I really did. There was just something about its eyes, the way it kept looking at me. Like I was going to put its kittens up for adoption or something.
Well, did you put its kid?
Well, yes, that's what you're supposed to do. That's when they reproduce. But they're not supposed to know you did it. That's not fair.
Cats are pretty intelligent.
Apparently.
They say keeping busy helps, solace in work.
I was fired.
You were fired,
After she broke up with me, yeah.
and you were living together
Well, it was cheaper.
with the cat.
Yeah.
And you broke up because...
She was seeing someone else.
So you broke up with her.
Not exactly.
She broke up with you because she met someone else?
Apparently he's good with cats. And listening.
And then you got sacked?
Yeah.
Because you were bad at listening.
No, because I was tardy.
And that's when you found your dictionary.
And started living out of my car, yeah.
Now, you're pretending to read in a museum because...
Because nobody's ever in this section of the landscapes, because they're all depressing and muddy, and the seats in here are actually really comfortable. And I just wanted to practice.
Practice what?
Listening.
To your iPod?
No.
Because it died.
What?
You were listening to your iPod until it died.
Oh, yeah.
Then the suit,
Well, it was the only clean thing I had left in my car.
and you're free.
What?
This evening. Your schedule is free tonight. Because there's this wedding that I really can't get in for
What?
Oh, come on! We talked about a cat and the iPod, and you're recently single, and that's great because so am I, and the wedding is starting, and we
I
have
don't
to go.
know you!
Yes, you do! Because you were listening before, because your iPod died, and you heard everything I said, and I'm not trying to kidnap you, I swear! I just need to take someone to this wedding!
Why? Why do you need to take someone to this wedding so badly? What's so important about your parents and your sister and your sister's oddly shaped fiance? Seeing some
A
guy.
reasonably attractive guy in a suit.
I get it, okay? Why do you need me? Is there some sort of bet? Did someone put you up to this? Was it the fiance with the weird head?
Up to this.
His name is Chad?
Yeah, I know it's awful.
Was he in the house?
It would explain the head.
Why do you need me?
Because!
Fine.
Now where are you going?
Back to my car.
No. But what about the wedding?
Tell Chad I said hi.
You can't just...
Hey, what? Ange, I don't know you. I don't know your parents. I definitely don't know this guy Chad with his weird head. And there's no way of going with you on some wedding revenge mission. I came in here to get out of my car with its stupid child locked doors. It just took a minute. By myself, in my last pair of clean clothes, and just...
Pretend to listen to people?
I wasn't pretending to listen to people, okay? And you know what? Maybe if I had pretended to listen to Sarah about Tony the veterinarian, or my parents about moving out of their house, or my boss about his cat allergies, then I wouldn't be in this stupid museum with all of its stupid paintings, pretending to read the definition of the word stupid over and over and over again. And no one's supposed to bother someone reading a dictionary, let alone in the most boring section of an art museum, while listening to music. And maybe it's all my fault. Maybe we should have kept those kittens. But it's not my fault I have an allergy. Plenty of people have allergies. My boss had an allergy. I bet Chad has an allergy. And vets aren't supposed to be flirtatious. If anything, it puts the animals at risk. And Ange, you seem all right. You really do. Apart from the kidnapping thing, you seem real put together. Congrats about Brown. I'm sure they taught you a lot, but I'm going home now, which happens to be my car. So good luck. Adios. Auf Wiedersehen.
His name was Carl!
What the hell?
His name was Carl, and he was married, and how was I supposed to know?
What?
I had a date, okay? I had a date to the wedding, and his name was Carl, and we were together, and he meant the world to me, and we were good. We were really good. He was handsome and smart, and I just know Dad would have liked him. And we went places together and did things together, and it was good. And then it wasn't. And he was married. And now he's gone. And Cecilia is getting married to Chad. And they're so happy, and everyone's so proud because they're so perfect, and how was I supposed to know? He never... Oh, he was always so honest and kind, and I thought he loved me, but it was all just some massive lie, and I was the other woman! Me! I'm the homewrecker! The stupid slut who didn't see any of the signs, and
Hey,
then it shouldn't matter, because it didn't to him. I mean, it obviously didn't mean anything to him, and now Cecilia's getting married, and I'm supposed to be there with Carl, and it matters to me! He mattered to me! And I thought, maybe, just this once, maybe I'd found the one, and everything would work out, and I'd show them, I'd really show them that I could do it. That old teacher's pet Ange could really do it, and maybe just this once I'd be enough. But I wasn't. I was his dirty little secret, and I should have known. No, really, I should have known. Because with all of those pointless degrees and board meetings, I should have known. Of course something was wrong. I mean, the first day I met him, he was already married, and I should have been able to tell, but I loved him. And I wanted to be with him, and so no matter what it was, whatever kept him away for weeks at a time, or stopped him from visiting my parents or answering my calls. Oh my God, there were so many obvious red flags. It didn't matter. Because he looked at me and it was like he thought I was his whole world. And we were going to show them. We were going to show them all. Cecilia and Mom and Dad and stupid Chad. I was going to show them and he was going to propose. I could feel it.
Ange,
And then he just told me. Like it was nothing. He sat me down and I knew something was wrong because he kept rubbing his temple the way he always does when something is bothering him. And I thought he couldn't make Cecilia's wedding, and that would have been fine. We could have worked it out as long as he and I were together. We could have figured it out. But then that is not fair. Because I tried so hard, and he never even thought that any of it. Like I was trash. Like I was some stupid piece of shit that didn't matter, and then he just left. And I met his wife. Yeah, I did. I looked her up, it wasn't that hard. I walked down their street, and I found their house, this big, beautiful house with a white picket fence. And I marched up to their door, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't because their son, their perfect little son, answered the door, this little 7-year-old kid who doesn't even know what the word fair means. And then she came out with Carl, and she looked right through me. No. Cecilia.
Here.
Oh. Thank you.
Sure. You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. No, I'm sorry. I'm not. I mean, I didn't mean. I'm not crazy. Okay. It's just today with the wedding. It's a lot. Thank you. You always carry a bunch of tissues around with you?
Allergies.
Oh, cats. Right.
Stocked up on tissues. Even learned the different brands.
I was gonna say,
They're nice, right?
quality tissues.
Yeah, they come in handy.
Because of the cats.
And the kidnappers.
You get a lot of those in here?
You'd think this would be more of an art thief's turf, but the kidnapper presence in this place has really picked up recently.
Well, good thing you have the right tissues.
Extra soft, double strength. I do what I can.
Thanks for not, freaking out or anything.
No problemo.
I'm not the kind of person who normally goes around throwing people's dictionaries or unloading their whole life story in front of some painting or anywhere, really. You probably think I'm some kind of psycho.
Only a bit.
It's just that, like, today with the wedding, I mean, I've been asking around for hours, and I thought about just going alone, but I told Mom I'd be bringing my special someone, and, then I thought about just hiring an actor, but they're so expensive. And then I thought about taking, like, some kind of platonic person, like a friend, but they know all of my friends, and so they know something was wrong, and they start asking questions, and I am a terrible liar. I mean, there's not a poker face going in my body. If my nose could grow, it would. Thank you. And then I saw you here in the only room I haven't checked, and I just thought, if I can't get this guy to go with me, then I'll just have to ship off to Cuba or move to Quebec and start doing Canadian things like hockey. What?
Sorry.
Oh, Canadian. Right. Anyway, I didn't mean to with all the. I'm sorry. I really am. I'm really sorry. God, I hate this dress.
Corsage is nice.
Cecilia insisted.
Sarah had blue eyes.
What?
Like your dress. She had blue eyes.
Who?
My girlfriend. Sarah. She had these beautiful blue eyes. Like an ice rink. And we met in high school. She liked the way I tied my shoes. Kind of weird, huh? Anyway, we started dating after my team won state champs, and she wore my jersey. I took her to prom. And after we graduated, she got an apartment, and I moved in. I'd been hoping for a while that I'd be able to compete professionally, but, well, after I hurt my back, it didn't work out. So my dad got me started working at my uncle's, and Sarah got a cat.
Oh.
I think I used to make her laugh. Like really laugh. I didn't really mind working at my uncle's because Sarah was always there when I got home. I'm not really sure when she stopped laughing. When I quit the team, she encouraged me to take on some extra shifts at work. I always ended up getting home really late, and eventually she stopped waiting up for me. When she got the cat, well, I think she knew I was allergic. I don't really remember. Anyway, she got the cat, and we stopped talking, and the cat got pregnant, and we started visiting the vet. And I think he used to play for the team, maybe on JV. He seemed like a nice guy. Sarah and him really got along. But, well, it was nice when she started laughing again. Then I found it in the trash, covering cat hair.
The cat?
No, my old jersey. You know, I used to walk that thing. The cat, I mean. I didn't even know you could walk cats. I thought it was more of a dog thing. But I walked it, and I fed it, and I stocked up on tissues and bought some allergy pills. I think my boss might have been allergic because that thing shed like a
yak.
Like a what?
I don't know, these big, hairy Tibetan cow things.
Anyway, we had this argument. I couldn't make her happy, not like Tony did, anyway. So she was leaving me, except only metaphorically because I was the one who had to pack my things and get out. And I hadn't really thought about proposing. I mean, my dad had given me this old ring and I'd been keeping it in the glove compartment of the car. But I just never really thought about it because I thought we were happy. And I didn't want to change that. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Sarah always said I had a mind like a salad rinser. I was never good at listening to other people.
Do you mean like a strainer?
Yeah. Anyway, I thought that maybe if I just sat here, like really sat here and just listened to other people and nobody bothered or, kidnapped me.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. It's just, I thought maybe I could figure out why she left. Like maybe I could practice listening to other people and then I could figure out, maybe I could get better at it myself. Like running laps on the field. Anyway, the iPod died and then you showed up all Guten Tag and the dictionary totally didn't work. And I know I'm not that good at listening, but Ange, I'm sorry about all of it. What happened to you, that's not right. And it's not your fault. He lied to you. And I know I messed things up with Sarah. Maybe because I didn't turn out to be the man she thought I was, or could be. But Carl used you. Not because you're gullible or trashy or anything like that. Because I don't think people like that usually get into Brown. I know I didn't. Ange, I don't know you very well. But for what it's worth, I can tell you're a really good person, and you don't need some random +1 to prove that. It's self-evident.
Thank you.
Anytime.
Sarah sounds like a...
Yeah.
It wasn't your fault, Gio. Not completely, anyway, and for the record, I think all that listening, practicing the listening, I think it really pays off.
Thanks.
Even if secretly listening to strangers in a museum is kind of creepy.
Says the prospective kidnapper.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Angela Hilda Stroik.
Harold Giovanni Powell.
Hi.
Hi.
Harold, really?
Hilda?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Ange,
Gio.
do you want a cat?
What?
I found one of the kittens living in my car. I was gonna sneak into my boss's office like an allergy bomb.
What?
It was living in one of the moving boxes. I found it when I was looking for my dictionary. Honestly, it's like an infestation.
You know, I'm not really a cat person.
Well, might make a good wedding present.
I bet Chad loves cats.
I bet cats love Chad's head.
Cats and Cecilia, apparently. Where are you going?
Well, I better get going if we're gonna make it before the reception.
You mean you'll come?
We said there'd be cake, and my iPod died, and I've never really seen a bike-handle-shaped head before. I don't really have anywhere else to be.
Thank you! Thank you! You won't regret this, I promise.
But I'm not lying to your parents.
Yeah, sure.
Ange, I'm serious. I'm
Okay,
not
so
impersonating
the 10
Carl, right?
Beat the traffic.
Ange!
Would you get
Ange,
the we have to go.
yeah,
We're part of. We're going to be late. Do you not understand by
Ange,
now?
Ange! What?
Gio,
Yeah?
how long has the cat been in the cart?
Oh.
Cats, am I right? What an animal. Well, thank you all for coming, especially this hour of the morning. It's lovely to have you here. We will open up the floor for Q&A, but if you gotta go home and sleep, it's a no-brainer. So, without further ado, our lovely cast, Thomas Bodoh and Katie Head. We're going to open up the floor for questions. I think the crew is around here somewhere. We have Gemma, my stage manager, who keeps us all sane and on time. And John Rice here, who helped me build all of this, and Mark, who helped with the lights and everything. And so everyone's all here. If you have any questions,